Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lily, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a little sew with me video. We're going to be sewing a summer top. So I've already made two of the same style before. This yellow one, which is the first one I made and also the one I like the most. And recently I made this white one, which I also really like. So yeah, we're going to be recreating these in this blue fabric I have. So yeah, and I'm also going to try to make a tutorial, but I've never made a tutorial before. I've never explained anything in sewing to someone before, so I really hope it's gonna be good enough. But yeah, let's jump right into the video. Okay, so now that we've made the little hem on the bottom, we can make the bigger hem on the top. So we're going to do the same thing, make a double hem, like that. Okay, so now that we've made the upper hem, we are going to take an elastic piece and sew it on. So we're going to try to make it, sew it on around a little less than half of the fabric. Like, what I mean by that is not completely on the entire back. This is going to be in the middle of the back. So we're going to try to make it maybe from here to there. Something like that. And as you can see, the elastic is much smaller than the fabric, but while you sew, you're going to pull on the elastic like that. I'm going to try to show you while I sew a little bit better. So as you can see, while I sew, I am pulling on the elastic like that. And also, when you do sew an elastic, you're going to be on zigzag stitch. Because if you're not, then the thread is going to crack, because zigzags have like gaps between, so it the elastic can't stretch out without the thread cracking. Okay, so after you've sewn the elastic, this is how it's supposed to look. I think it's really cute, and yeah, here you have the back. Okay, so for the strap, we're going to take it and then we're going to insert it and make it come out from here. So let me show you. I grab my strap, I put it into between the two layers of fabric and make it come through. And then I make it come out this way, and I will let a little bit peek out. So now it looks like this. So then we have a little bit peeking out here, and the rest comes out there. Let's sew this together. As you can see here, we're just going to sew over here and back again. I'm going to turn this, put it down, and then sew over it. Okay, so we've sewn all around the two pieces together and we've left a little gap, but first of all we're going to do a zigzag stitch all around to keep it in place. Let's flip it inside out. No, actually outside out. Anyway. Yay, our strap looks super cute. We have to make sure that every corner is pushed out like that. have a beautiful cup, and this pot really looks clean, as you can see. Yay! Let's do the other one, but for the other one we're going to use magic. Voila! Now we have two beautiful cups. They look really good, but we just have to iron them so that they stay flat, because now they're pretty puffy. Okay, so I've ironed both of them, so they're now completely flat and pretty. And we can now sew them onto the bodice part. Okay, so actually, before we sew the cups onto the bodice part, we have to close this little part, the little gap we left open to be able to flip it outside out. And we just have to sew it so that it stays closed. We're just gonna do a little stitch over here. Okay, so we have the body part and we have our two cups. So now we're going to attach all three pieces together. So to do that, we are going to take first our cups and place them as we want on the body part, and then we're going to pin them on place. And then I'll show you how it looks for me, so you have an example of how it should look. Okay, so I've pinned the cups on the bodice part, and I've tried to fill up the space. So I have them a little bit going upon each other like that. And yeah, I've left a tiny space between the elastic. So yeah, we're gonna sew this on place. Pourquoi? Mais... This stupid machine won't work for the last thing I have to sell. This is the last thing I have to do. Look at what it's doing. It's the last one, and of course it starts bugging. Okay, so I think I'm going to add this little bow right here because I feel like it looks really cute. So yeah, I'm just gonna add that little detail there. So this is the final result with the bow. I think it's even prettier. I just love it. I love it. Okay, so it's the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope the tutorial was clear enough so you can recreate this top if you want to. And yeah, I guess we'll see each other in the next video. Bye-bye.